So you were born and raised in New Jersey, right?
I was born in South Florida, but I was raised in New Jersey.
Where in South Florida?
It's like north of Fort Lauderdale.
Born and raised in South Florida.
I was raised in New Jersey.
Right. Okay. Hey guys, this is Lena. Welcome back to Obsessive Thoughts. And today I'm here with Remy Parker.
Hello.
And tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Remy. I currently live in New Jersey. I play professional ice hockey, and I also model and do a little social media.
All three of those?
Yep.
Full-time job?
Yep.
Yikes.
Well, modeling is something I just do in the summer for fun.
Okay, so that's what you're doing now?
Yeah.
In the
yeah.
city?
I train and model, yeah.
Let's just get right into it, okay?
All right.
So how long have you been playing hockey for?
I've been playing hockey for 25 years.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
So you started at 3 years old?
Yeah, I started skating when I was 2.
And what team do you play on?
I'm a free agent right now, so I'll be signing pretty
Really?
soon. Yeah.
What does that mean? Explain
So
that
it means
to me.
I'm not with a team right now. I
Mhm.
can decide where I want to go. I can sign with any team I want.
Have people asked you?
Yeah, I've been
Like-
talking to teams.
What do you think makes hockey culture so intense?
I don't know. I mean, it's a obviously very intense sport.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. I mean, you got knives in the bottom of your feet. You got giant guys trying to take you out, and you got to put the puck in the back of the net. There's a lot going on. It's obviously very fast.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to it, which is why I think it's very intense.
And the fan culture is also really, really
Yeah, they get
intense.
into it because it's so exciting, so fast paced and everything.
It is.
So that's why it's so crazy.
Like I said, I'm a new hockey fan. It might be because I bandwagon when the Panthers were winning,
Okay, there you
but
go.
still, I love sports culture. I grew up playing basketball and baseball in Chicago, and like hockey was around, but no one in my family played it. But I still appreciated like that kind of camaraderie with hockey. But when I actually got to experience it, it was way more intense.
Yeah.
I love hockey because it looks graceful and violent at the same time. So when you're playing, does it feel controlled or mostly chaotic?
Honestly, it just depends. There's some games that are like a bit more chill. Some games there's stuff going on every whistle, between the whistles. It's just how it is, depending who's on the team, who plays each other. But overall, I think it's just a little mix of both.
So is it like some teams have more of a reputation of being
Yeah,
more
there's certain guys on
chaotic?
certain teams. Certain teams play certain ways. That's just like their strategy. It just kind of depends. But for the most part, like I said, it's just like a mix of both for a normal game.
So are you more of a controlled or a chaotic player?
It depends each game.
Really? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I
mean, if
see.
someone gets me going, then I get going. Otherwise, I stay pretty chill.
Do you guys have a captain in
Yeah,
hockey?
yeah.
Okay, have you ever been the captain?
Yeah.
Are you wanting to be a captain again, or is that too much?
It's really not my. It's not my decision. It depends, kind of the coaching staff, what the team wants. Some teams the coaches will decide. Some teams the players will all vote. That's how hockey culture is built. So that's how team culture is built. So if you want to be a successful team, you need good leadership. The teams that aren't good, most time they don't have great leadership.
True. So what's something about hockey that people watching on TV never fully understand unless they've played it?
I mean, just how so much can happen in such little time. Like so many things can change. I mean, the thing is, they call hockey a game of inches. So the thing is, like,
Okay.
you go out there and then you could miss the net by an inch. They can go the other way and score, and it's your fault that you missed the net and they went the other way and scored. And it happens. It's a lot of mental. It's obviously a physical game,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of mental at the same time. It's not something that usually it's easy to brush off unless you practice it. I'm fairly good at it. I've been practicing it for years, and I kind of know how
Pretty
to go
good
around
at
it.
it. You're a professional player.
Yeah,
Like, let's not, you're pretty
but
good
it's
at it.
still like the mental side of it is tough
Yes.
too. And then if you have a bad game, you don't know if you're gonna be in the room the next day or you're gonna be somewhere else around the world the next day.
What's something people romanticize about being a hockey player that's not glamorous at all?
I guess honestly, maybe the physicality and the fighting. We have a lot of
Really?
there's guys who are on teams to fight. Like that's why they're on teams. And I know a ton of them. They're the nicest guys off the ice. On the ice, you don't want to get in their way.
Really?
But they always say, there's times I do not want to fight, but like I have to.
Really?
And people obviously gets people going. People love to see it.
We love to see it. I had
It's
to
a lot
say
of
that,
fun to
dude.
watch,
Dude,
but
the
it's a lot of fun to
fighting?
watch. But yeah, a lot of
Okay.
the guys don't like it. Honestly, even going for finishing your hit or something, it's not the most fun, but like it's just something you have to do. And the thing is, it's not that fun for us, but people love to see it. So
So it is part of the culture. Like to get into
yes,
the sport, you have to fight.
there's things you have to do, especially at the professional level. Not everybody has the same role. Some guys are out there to score. Some guys make plays. Some guys block shots. Goalies obviously there to save the puck, and then fighters are there to fight.
Are you a fighter?
I'm not.
Not a fighter, but you know how to fight.
Yes, I do.
And sometimes you're like, God damn it, I have to fight when you don't
If
want
if
to.
I've been asked by guys, a couple inches bigger than me, maybe 50 pounds heavier, and I know when to fight and when not to fight.
Are you a confrontational person like off the ice?
I can be. It depends. I'm honestly pretty chill all around.
That's
It's
that
just,
Jersey mentality, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, Jersey. Little things piss me off from time to time,
Well, I
but
mean, that makes sense. I feel like that's with everybody, but especially when that competitive nature is in you
yes.
as well, and you know you can defend yourself, you're like, I'm not taking this. I feel like athletes have a different relationship to pain than normal people. So, is the pain a reminder of like, holy shit, I'm putting my body through like a lot, or like motivation to keep going?
For me, playing hockey has, improved my pain tolerance, everything. And
Yes.
sometimes, you get injured in a season. You're not going to go through a season without getting hurt, at least a couple times.
Oh my gosh. Have
Whether
you
it's,
ever had a really bad injury?
yeah, yeah. When I was in college, I took a shot to the foot and broke my foot. And then that weekend, we had a game on Saturday. We played Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And or sorry, it was Friday, Saturday. On Thursday, the coach said if I don't practice Thursday, I wasn't allowed to play in the game. So I had to take as much medication I can. I shoved my foot in the boot, and it was insanely painful. Insanely painful. I
Jesus.
practiced that day. The next day, same thing. It was even worse getting my foot in the boot. I got my foot in the boot, and I played.
Uh,
And I had, yeah, and
broken foot.
it was actually the teddy bear toss game. A teddy bear toss is
Yeah, tell us about those. I know about
yeah,
those.
so basically teddy bear toss, it's always like the best part of the year, best game, biggest game wherever you are. So everybody in the crowd brings a teddy bear, whether it's jumbo, whether it's small. It's a brand new teddy bear. After the home team scores the first goal of the game,
Okay.
everybody throws the teddy bears on the ice, and they're all donated, usually to a local hospital for children. It's obviously around the holidays, so Christmas time, something around that.
That's so great. I
So
love
the
that.
game that I broke my foot,
Was that
I
game?
actually got the pass on the boards. I hit the guy in the middle. He went down and scored, and that was a teddy bear toss goal.
Is in you're fully recovered? Did
Now I'm fine. Yeah, that was years ago.
but you had to play on a broken
I had
foot
to
is
play on a
what you're
broken
saying.
foot. Yeah.
So what you're saying is like the training or whatever, like the job comes first, right? Like you figure
Yeah,
this out, you're
yeah.
like,
I
all
mean,
right.
the thing is, that you grow up through hockey. Like I said, you get injuries in every season, so you just gotta get used to the pain, and you kind
Yeah.
of know certain things. Certain things you can't, really do much about. Like it hurts too bad.
Yeah.
Shoulders popping out, knees blowing out.
I feel like it's worse to get an injury like while it's happening versus like in practice
Yeah,
for some reason
exactly.
because the pressure's on. I mean, I'm not comparing my pressure to yours
Yeah,
at the
yeah, yeah,
professional
yeah.
level, but I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. So, what drains you more over time, the physical exhaustion or the mental side of constantly competing?
I think physical. As I was saying earlier, I think they're both insanely tough, and I think a lot of people
Yes.
don't see it. They kind of just go to the games, they watch hockey, and then that's it. But the mental side is very tough. Like I said, you can play a game, you think you played all right, and the next day you're, got traded somewhere else or you're going somewhere else. And if you're not confident that you're there,
Mm-hmm.
it could be, kind of tough on you to
Yeah.
not know what you're doing the next day. But with that being said, physical is just, it's very tough. Injuries, you're playing, in my league, you play 72 games in a couple months. You practice every day, you get one off day a week. So there's a lot of travel, a lot goes into it physically. So definitely the physical side, but the mental side is not to be slept on.
That's insane. It
Yeah.
literally is a full time job 24/7, like workouts on top of training, on
Yeah.
top of practices, on top of the games. That's wild. And what you just said, so you're not exactly like married to one team, like you can be traded like after a game to another team?
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, in the lower leagues, in the AHL, the ECHL, so much can happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not necessarily a team doesn't want you anymore. It could be another team wants you. That's why you get traded, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what a lot of people don't know.
Right.
It's like when a guy gets traded, it's like, oh, why didn't that team want him? Well, maybe the other team really want him. It was a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
So that happens. But thing is, it's a business. So if you're not
Yeah.
performing, if you're not doing well, then you're gone. But if you're performing well, another team sees that and they want you, make a playoff push or something,
Yeah.
then they'll go out and get you. So there's just a lot happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
I'm
said, not
sure.
necessarily because you're playing bad. It's just the business.
Could be a good thing. Well, that I mean, that sucks. Don't you? Aren't you like friends with people on the team?
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
that?
everybody knows how it is.
It's
You
a
have your
business.
friends.
Okay.
You have your
Okay.
friends, but honestly, in hockey, everybody's friends with almost everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There's connections. Oh, you play with this guy, you play with this guy.
Yeah.
So,
So,
yeah.
what's your relationship with pressure now compared to when you were younger?
So each level you move up, it just gets harder and harder physically, mentally. It
I
just gets
bet.
harder.
I bet.
When I was at the University of Maine, we had a really good sports psychologist, and he helped me with a lot of things that I didn't even know I needed to work on. It's honestly the same thing as like anything you want to get good at, you have to practice it over and over.
Absolutely.
So I practiced my mental game, and it really helped me all around.
What was that like? What kind of mental preparation would you kind of go through or put
So
yourself
there's
through?
different tricks that he taught us. But the one thing is you have to practice it over and over. Tell yourself positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Um, he said a thing called ABCs. So
Okay.
it's three things you written on inside of your glove. That's what some guys did, and it's just a thing to remember. So every shift, when you ever get back to the bench, look at your glove and you see the ABCs, three
Yeah.
things that you need to stick with. And the more you do it, you just kind of get used to it. You forget the last shift, you focus on the next shift. And when I'm on TikTok Live, I always talk about that. It's like live in the moment, be there, forget anything that happened, whether you scored a goal, whether it was your fault that the other team scored a
Yes.
goal. Just let it go and focus on the next shift. And I honestly think the same way in life too. So
Yeah, that sounds
it's
like
helped me with everything.
exactly. That sounds like a lot of grounding exercises. And
Yes.
I'm a big psychology nerd, like studying it for fun, school, whatever it is. So I that really resonated with me as well. Like in any sort of profession, I feel like good grounding exercises, positive self-talk really does go a long way. It
Yes.
really is all how you talk to yourself because you're the
Exactly.
voice you hear. Remy said, be
Exactly.
kind. You got to
Be
be kind to
kind.
yourself. You got to be kind to yourself. You're online in a way that most hockey players are not. So, what made you comfortable sharing more of like your personality publicly? Like, how did the dare I say influencer? No, kind of.
I
How did that come
appreciate
about?
that. Yeah, so basically it was I went to LIU for my graduate season,
What's that?
Long Island University for my
Okay.
graduate season.
Okay.
After that season, I signed professional, and I had about a month and a half in Cincinnati, and that was my first pro team I went to.
Mhm.
After that, I kind of realized, I'm doing a lot of interesting things. I also face a lot of adversity, a lot of challenges.
Okay.
And since I kind of made it to that pro level, I don't know, something kind of clicked inside of me that I wanted to like show everybody what I do and tell my story. And, I never played the highest levels growing up. And
Mhm.
it's a very common misconception of you need to play at the highest levels growing up, you're never going to make it.
Right.
So in hockey, the highest level when you're younger is AAA, and the lowest is like A or B.
Okay.
So I always played A and AA growing up. But the thing is, I always dominated AA.
Yeah.
So the kids that were playing AAA that weren't really playing, they kind of didn't really do anything after. For me, I dominated, and then I got the same opportunities that the kids that were dominating AAA got. A couple years later, those kids stopped playing hockey. I moved up. I played high level juniors. I played Division 1, and then, like I said, my entire career has been up and down.
Yeah.
So I kind of like to share my story. Maybe motivate some people.
I was about to say, so maybe perhaps not influencer, but like motivational, like inspirational, kind of
Yes.
like you're really easy to talk to. So that's cool that you make yourself accessible at like the level that you're at and performing at. You kind of
Yeah.
make it to where like people can ask you questions and feel good like coming to a Remy's live and like hearing
Yeah.
what you have to say. The adversity you've overcome, we don't have to talk about it, but like I believe that someone's character is truly made from the adversity they've overcome. Like
Hmm.
my grandfather always said, adversity creates champions. And that's never been more true, especially with or particularly with athletes, I believe, as well. So you're like really confident in now. And like I'm sure you're known around the league for doing what you do,
Yes, I
right?
am.
Have people started following in your footsteps at all and like started doing
Yes,
it too?
actually, there's
Really?
multiple guys that always would chirp me in the season. Oh, go make a TikTok, and I'm like, yep, no problem. Guess what? A couple months later, they're doing the exact same thing. They're following, they're going live, they're making TikToks, trying to tell their story. But it's I'm
We
kind of proud
know.
that I led the way.
We know. Well, that's great. So
Yeah,
that's really cool that you've even in spite of that's still really cool that you've
exactly.
like inspired people.
Yes.
Hockey culture can feel pretty old school sometimes. So do you think younger players are changing what masculinity in sports looks like?
So I'm at the rink all the time when I train, and there's
Mhm.
younger guys, older guys, everything in between.
Like are they still acting like super tough like if they're hurt they're not allowed to like show that they're in pain
Not
type of
really. It's
masculinity?
it's
Okay.
changing. The
Okay.
game of hockey overall is changing. It used to be a very, very masculine. Strictly, the bigger, stronger guys are gonna
Yep.
succeed. Now it's kind of like the skill guys, or the guys are a lot smaller. Things are just changing how
Good.
the game is played, how everything works. I would say it's getting better. The players union definitely kind of pushes for.
Union.
Yeah,
Okay.
it definitely pushes for us to kind of be better mentally.
Mhm.
I've heard stories years ago that it was just not like that, and it was
Yeah.
completely different. Obviously, it was completely different, but
Mhm.
now it's kind of going in the right direction because you want to treat players right. It's if you want them to perform the best, you want
It's
them
your
to be
investment. You know what I
exactly. You want
mean?
them to be in the best mental headspace. So they can
Yeah.
perform the best and make the best. Positive thing for your business. Guys are not doing well, then it's not gonna be the best, and it's gonna be shit show all around.
So as a male, are you pro like therapy, mental health,
I'm
or
not
like a
too big
personal
on it.
kind of decision?
Yeah, I'm not too big on it. I just think like it's good to be mentally okay.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
and if someone's not okay, they definitely should try to find help because in hockey, maybe some other sports, other things.
Right.
If you're not doing okay mentally, you need to reach help. You need to find help.
Address that. So I'm on your side with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I mean, like, do I believe people have gotten soft? And yes.
yeah.
Yeah. You said you're 20. How old are you?
28.
20. Okay. So you get it. Like,
Yeah,
people are just so soft and sensitive now. And you can't go into something, in my opinion, sports at that competitive nature and be like sensitive. I mean,
yeah,
you can't, there is room for sensitivity, and like, obviously you need to be in a good headspace to do what you do, but I'm not all for like, let's talk about our feelings either.
yeah. I mean, like I said, if you're really not doing okay or struggling, reach out for help. Find some help because there's always someone willing to help.
Right.
But yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay, good. Agreed. We
Yeah.
agree. So, has being in such a competitive environment for years changed the way you trust people or build relationships?
A little bit.
How
I
so?
I'm very competitive. All I thought about was like really hockey and kind of being the best I
Of
can and training and
course.
everything.
Yes.
So all of like the everything outside kind of just is what is besides like my family and my close friends.
Yeah, one track kind of
Yeah.
mind. I get
But
it.
being in hockey, I built some insane, incredible relationships. One of my best friends is from Sweden.
Really?
Yeah, so my first year in juniors, I had a kid that uh, from Sweden and Finland both live at my house.
Really?
Yeah, they played for a local junior team. So it's just kind of
Wonderful.
crazy the relationships you built, with people all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of players are not American, so you got Canadians. You have a lot of Euros, a lot
Yes.
of Euros.
100% agree.
So
Yes.
it's those relationships that are kind of interesting and meaningful, and it doesn't really happen a lot where your best friends are all over the world.
Right. That's an
So
advantage, I would say. Like, you could go to like Sweden and like hang
yeah,
out with some people. There is also such a community in sports where it is, especially with hockey, it's international.
yes,
So there is kind of that like connection, a community everywhere
yes,
that you go. So you would say that it has strengthened your ability to connect with people that have
yes,
things in common with you.
yes.
Okay. And the fact that you like followed through with sports too, good for you.
Thank you.
Feels like you got a lot of good going on, a lot of good people in your life. So that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Has playing hockey for so long changed the way you experience adrenaline or excitement in regular life? That adrenaline of like a game, can
Well,
you get that
it's
in
crazy.
like,
I like the adrenaline game, but I hate roller coasters. I hate roller coasters.
okay.
Uh,
Have you been skydiving or
no,
anything?
no,
Okay.
not
Off the
skydiving.
table with Remy.
No, I mean there's a lot like there's no other feeling like walking out of the tunnel for warm-ups and it's a packed arena.
Right?
Everyone's screaming. You're going against your rival. It's an insane feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's really tough to describe, especially like the any playoff games or meaningful games.
Yeah,
It's
you're
tough.
so hyped. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That energy. So, like, is there anything that can compare to that in like regular day to day life?
honestly, not really.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to it. Once you kind of get out there, the adrenaline's pumping. You don't really think as much. You kind of just go out there and play. I get asked all the time, do I have nerves or do I have anything? Sometimes, maybe for warm-ups, being there's, you go out there and there's a ton of
You're not
people.
nervous.
It's
I'm
nothing compares to it.
exactly. So, like, are you able to find like joy and excitement in like mundane things compared to like
Yeah,
what you
I
do?
do. I
Okay,
do.
well,
I
that's
mean,
good. So, your expectations aren't completely unreachable now with like
no.
daily
It's
life.
it's just daily life is kind of nice. I mean, in the off season, I'm very fortunate to live just outside New York City, so I come here all the time. I hang out. I got friends here. There's a lot of fun stuff to do, but like I said, nothing compares to actual game. So I find joy in both, but it's kind of nice to have your time to relax, time to kind of do other fun things, but
Absolutely.
also kind of play hockey.
So, do you think that you've reached like the ceiling of where excitement and adrenaline can get to?
Actually, no.
Really?
So the way I see it is, growing up, I've had different opportunities at each level.
I
When I
bet.
was at high school, my senior year, we went undefeated. and we used to pack our arena.
Mhm.
Everybody in the school used to come, and I was like, it's never gonna get better than
Hell
this.
yeah.
And then, I went to a prep school where it was a little smaller, but we didn't really get any fans there.
Mhm.
And then I played juniors, again, higher level, and
Yep.
there was no fans. And then I went to University of Maine, a very, very strong Division I school, and they had a ton of fans. It was insane. I'm
Let's
like, this
go.
is the best it's
Yeah,
ever gonna get.
yeah.
And then I ended up going to Utica, which that arena, oh my, on a weekend is insane. So
Okay.
that was a lot of fun. And then I went to LIU, which again, not really a ton of fans. And then when I started professional, it just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
So, sometimes it's not too good, sometimes it's better. But the thing is, I always kind of ride the wave.
Yeah, you have
So
to.
you have to ride the wave.
Living in the moment, back to the grounding
That's it.
skills.
That's
You
it.
have to just be grateful for like what's actually happening.
Yeah.
So after years of injuries, pressure, repetition, and exhaustion, what still gives you the feeling of like, I love this sport. Like I want to keep doing this.
It's just fun to do. I mean, when you look at what other people do, other people go to, stuff they don't like doing. They dread getting up at
Yes.
5 a.m. every day and going to a job they don't like, or doing
Mm-hmm.
stuff they don't like all day, and then they have to go home and wake up and do it again.
Yep.
You know, Hockey, it has its challenges, but at the end of the day, it's a game. You get to have fun. You get to meet guys from all over the world. You get to have experiences, fun experiences. And I mean, one thing I would love to do one day is play in Europe.
Have you been to Europe?
I have, yeah.
Where'd you go in Europe?
I went to Sweden and Denmark.
So is there a retirement age
Not
for
really. It just depends when guys' bodies break down. They don't have opportunities. It's just honestly whenever they want to move on and do something else.
So you could see yourself doing this for the next what, 15, 20 years?
Oh no, not
He
15.
said, he
Your
said
body,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
I'm 28
He
now,
said
so
no. He said
I mean, if I
absolutely
get good
not.
opportunities, I can keep playing. I developed very late, so I could keep playing for the next maybe 10, maybe 15.
Right.
Would I want to? Probably not. I think maybe another couple years, maybe, you know, 7, 8 years, maybe something around that.
Okay. Would you ever want to be a coach?
Yeah, I would love to. That would be fun.
Would you want to do it at like the college level? Like what
College,
level?
college, yeah.
Why? Because there's so much like
It's there.
heart,
There's
passion.
pride in it. When you're at school, it's all about pride, and when you get to the professional level, there's so much movement. There's not so much pride as in.
I feel like it's more business oriented, like very
Yes.
individual. Like you said, you can go to another team at some time, but
Exactly.
I agree. College, that the love for the sport and the passion is probably thriving
There's
there.
pride in it. The student sections are fun. It's kind of what you make of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be fun to kind of go there and kind of build a fun culture around a college team.
So, what's something outside of hockey you've gotten really invested in lately? What are some other hobbies that Remy Parker is up to?
The World Cup. I'm not a big
Okay.
soccer fan. I
I don't really know anything
soccer
about
fans.
football.
I'm sorry, I'm not a big soccer fan.
Listen,
But the World Cup has been very, very fun to watch. So I've been coming to the city a bunch with my brother, seeing my friends, and we just go watch World Cup games, and it's been a lot of fun.
that's what I'm saying. Like something about sports brings people together.
Yep.
It's so fun. Have you seen? I'm sure on TikTok, like all the camaraderie
The
between
culture's coming together.
Dude,
it's been wonderful all over the world. I mean, it's
everywhere.
Canada, US, and Mexico. Everywhere has been. It's
Love
so much
it.
fun to watch. So, kind of going to different places, seeing different people. I mean, there's certain bars that are like English bars, Colombian bars, Brazilian bars, like
Yeah.
that. So you go there for that game, and then just being in that atmosphere is just fun. And then obviously the game is fun. So
Yeah.
that's something. It's been fun very recently that I've been doing.
Were you here celebrating when the Knicks won?
Yes, I was.
Good. So
Knicks
you're a
in
basketball
5.
fan?
No, I was there. Yeah, I
Remy
mean,
was
the thing
there
is,
representing.
it's the same thing as the World Cup. The World Cup is here. It's in
Mhm.
the U.S. Not only in the U.S., it's in Jersey, not New York. It's in Jersey. I love New York, but it's in Jersey.
I can't even. And all my family's like, "Oh, what's it like in New York City?" I'm like, "Well, it's over now, but
Yeah.
that's something that you have to firsthand experience. Is like that joy
Exactly.
and pure love." Go Knicks! That was great.
Go Knicks.
Congratulations. Okay, ready for the rapid fire?
Let's do it.
All right, Remy. Best hockey movie.
Miracle. I can explain why.
Yes, please.
Though I would say the only reason why it's the best, I mean, one of the best stories. A bunch of
Right.
amateurs beat professionals that ruled the hockey world.
Mhm.
But in the movie specifically, what they did, and I talk about this all the time, is they use actual hockey players. It's just they taught them
I
to
didn't know
act
that.
rather than teaching actors to play hockey.
My answer was Mighty Ducks 2. You like Mighty Ducks, right?
I do not. It was the same thing. They took actors taught them to play hockey, and you can tell it's
You didn't like the movie Mighty Ducks?
I mean, it was entertaining as a kid, but like seeing it now, it's just like it's so cringy from a hockey player because you can tell like they don't play hockey.
Whatever. That's not part of my childhood. Like Cool Runnings, any of those sports movies you weren't a fan of. So you just
I think
hate
so.
anything Happy is what you're saying.
No,
Just
I love
hated-
Happy. Happy Gilmore, that was a good movie.
That just didn't want to be a happy kid. No,
No, I
Disney
mean the
Channel
movie
movies.
Mystery Alaska. It's also a great hockey movie.
Okay.
They use actual hockey players in it.
So that's like your beef with it, like actually.
Yeah,
being
it's
true
just if
to
you're gonna
the-
do something hockey, you can't take actors and teach them to play hockey. It's just not. It doesn't work.
That's Remy's standing on that, which is fine. But okay, fair. He gave his reason. All right, moving on. Do y'all have like a lot of fake teeth since like everyone's teeth are gone?
Yes, a lot of guys.
Really?
So a lot of guys lose their teeth and those like leave them. Some guys will get like what they're called caps. It's also got some flippers. That's it. Flippers. It's like yeah, that's what they call it, flippers. But a lot of guys will wait till they're done playing hockey to actually fix their teeth.
Okay.
Because imagine you get your teeth knocked out, you fix your teeth, next season you get your teeth knocked out again.
Does fighting belong in hockey?
Yes.
Agreed.
It polices the game in a good way.
Hell yeah.
It protects it. It protects the guys. Because that way nobody's running around doing something stupid.
What makes someone mentally tough?
I think what we were going to earlier about the adversity. The more adversity you face, it just makes you stronger as a person.
Something cringe you genuinely love. Something about you to humanize you. You're a professional athlete and a model.
I like white girl music. That's my favorite. It's my
That's
favorite.
fun. Kesha,
Lady
yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Okay.
The 2010s, like that era, all the music in that was just like banger after banger. So
agreed. That was a good answer. That was
good,
a really, really good answer. Okay. Best locker room conversation topic?
Honestly, we just talk about anything. We just hang out and talk about whatever.
Yeah.
You know, whether guys are doing, just events going on. It's different every day.
I feel like that was more of like a female driven question. Like, oh, what are all the guys talking about? And
Yeah.
I'm honestly just like, dude, nothing. Like
Yeah,
they're
it's
guys.
nothing,
Like
yeah.
they're not really
It's
thinking.
just whatever.
It's
It's
just
nothing
whatever's
crazy.
happening in the moment. Okay, last question. Does competition make people better or worse emotionally?
I think better, but I think it depends how you look at it. If you look at it like it's all or nothing, can be good, but I think most time, you know, if you don't get there, you don't achieve your goal or something that you want to achieve, it means you're a failure. I think failures will drive people to do good things.
Absolutely.
But
agree.
with that being said, if you want to accomplish something, you don't accomplish it, you're like, I'm a failure, I'm never going to do anything in life, it could bring you way down.
Mhm.
So you kind of have to find that middle ground where it's like you have certain goals that are obtainable and then maybe one or two that are far ahead that you can get.
Mhm. I mean, any like GOAT athlete says that the losses taught and the failures have taught them more.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you learn so much more from losing than winning.
Yeah.
Lastly, where can the people find you? What's your socials? What are you doing?
So I am very active on TikTok. My TikTok is Remy Parker 27. My Instagram is Remy_Parker 27.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I got.
That's all you're on?
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Remy.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.